Jac, just first of all, how are you feeling right now?
Good. I mean, hamstring feels a lot better. I was really just happy to play baseball again. So being back with a lot of familiar faces in the locker room is great too. So yeah, I'm feeling good.
What was it like to come back last night with 4 hits and you're able to hit the ball opposite field, center field? Is that kind of an approach you need to take when you're up there at the majors?
Yeah, for sure. Yesterday I was just trying to see the ball up. Really wasn't looking for results. First game back in 2 weeks, I'll definitely take it for sure. But yeah, I was more so just focusing on timing than anything, and it worked out.
Take us through playing outfield a little bit. How you feeling? I know it could be a little different out there, but what are you feeling like? What are you seeing out there?
I feel good. I think I've been doing it long enough to where I'm pretty comfortable out there. I mean, there's still some plays where I'm not used to seeing. It's a lot different than first, but that's the learning process. Thankfully Rusty's out here helping me out too, so I'm really thankful for him.
What have you and Rusty worked on most?
Really just the drop step, going straight back on the ball, trying to beat it to it instead of kind of drifting with it. That's probably been the biggest thing that we focused on.
What's that jump from? How's that jump from AAA to majors? How is that different for you?
Really just the pitching, to be honest with you. I think AA probably has the best stuff, and then AAA guys know how to pitch a little bit better. So, the majors is just a combination of really good stuff and really good command. So that was probably the biggest thing that I saw.
His biggest lesson you learned up there, early on that you kind of take with you here the rest of the season?
Yeah, the defenses are kind of absurd up there. There've been a lot of balls that I've hit where I felt really good about, and I didn't feel good about them about half a second later. So.
Generally, when you played here in the College World Series, what were your top-of-the-line thoughts about playing there and the whole thing, since that's a big deal in this town?
Honestly, the atmosphere. I mean, that speaks volumes. I mean, it kind of stinks, but my sophomore year when we were playing Oral Roberts, everybody wanted them because Cinderella team. So when, they put up a couple runs one inning, and I remember that place was shaking. So that was probably the biggest memory that I vividly can go back in my mind and feel like I'm still there. So I'd definitely say the atmosphere, though.
Okay, I talked to Carter Jensen about your card collecting. Can you tell me how you got into it?
So I was big in it when I was little and growing up and stuff. I have a couple friends whose dads are scouts, so we would go to all these games and watch these, minor league games. And we would go to the card shop before, find their card, get them to sign it when we get to the games. So that was where it really started. And then I got away from it, high school and stuff. But I think once Bowman Draft came out last year, I wanted to get my first ever baseball card. And then it's just kind of evolved into an endless money pit, unfortunately. but I love it. Me and Carter were there actually earlier today. We were at Omaha Sport Cards. So I didn't get anything good, but that's part of it.
What's the best card you've ever pulled?
I got a Connor Griffin True Red out of 5. That's probably my best card right now, especially with him being the number 1 prospect now. I think it's expensive, so I'm glad. I was actually with my dad. My dad's the one that pulled it, but I said we did because he didn't really know enough about cards, so I had to be like, dude, don't touch it. Put it in a sleeve. Don't touch that card.
Do you have your own one of one?
I don't have any of mine, no. I'm actually getting one on Friday. There's this group, Magic City Collectibles. Nick Lofton put me in contact with the guy. They pulled my 1/1 from this year's product. Not the autograph version, but it's still a 1/1. So they're going to come on Friday before they go to Kaufman. So I'm going to see him get it.
Trade him?
He's getting a jersey, some balls, and a couple bats.
Okay, my last fun one for you. I saw the celebration with Vinny, the Italian kiss. Can you tell me who started that?
Vinny said it. I want to say it was on my debut, and he was like, "First time you go yard, so I'm just gonna kiss you on both cheeks." And it took a couple weeks to finally get one, but yeah, he followed through. He took me off guard because I kind of forgot about it, but then it became a every homer thing.
Speaking of big league guys, seeing Bobby Witt Jr. up close, gut feeling about just that massive talent?
Yeah, I mean, I really don't think there's enough words to describe how he is as a player. I mean, even as a person, you know, he's super caring. Like, he always reaches out, checks in on me all the time. And just kind of watching the way that he goes about his business, you know, I mean, he's a true professional. He's the best in the game for a reason. So I try and keep a really close eye.
Is being around veterans during the regular season, is that different than spring training?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a lot more serious.
Yeah.
For sure. You know, spring training, I've only been a part of one, and everybody was really happy. Just, you know, baseball's back and all that. And by the time I joined, you know, we're in the hunt for that wild card spot. So everybody was locked in, guns blazing. So I was just trying to figure my place in that, trying to you know, fall in line in the pecking order and stuff. But no, it's been great to see the way that Sal kind of carries the locker room and, you know, make sure everybody's focused on, you know, that day. That game's the most important game. So it's been great to just be a part of it.
Are you really looking forward to being the Royals are still in the playoff hunt and everything, getting back up there and being a part of the chase for a playoff spot?
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. You know, I'm looking at the standings constantly. So I'm just would love to be playing in October. So.
Yeah.
One more question.
You've been here, or it's been like 14 months since you were here playing in College World Series. I mean, what's the past 14 months kind of like been like for you?
A whirlwind. Get to say I've lived in a lot of places now, so that's one of the cooler things. But honestly, just the relationships. You know, I've met so many people in this org and becoming friends with guys from other orgs and stuff through the fall league and all that. It's been special. You know, I've talked to all those guys still, and a bunch of them made their debuts this year too. So sharing it with them, talking to guys like Christian Moore a lot, and we talked about what you just said. When we played each other in Salt Lake, it was just weird. You know, like a year ago we were in Omaha, and now we're, you know, one step away and up there and stuff like that. So it's been crazy.
Thanks so much, Jack.
Thank you, Jack.